Now let's understand how to derive second equation of motion using algebraic method. See, we know that equation of motions can be derived using two methods. One is graphical method, the other one is algebraic method. We have already seen how to derive second equation of motion using graphical method. So now let's talk about how to derive second equation of motion using algebraic method. Now, here also we need to understand that for uniformly acceleration motion means we will use this for uniform acceleration motion. So, for uniformly acceleration motion, we know that average velocity is initial velocity plus final velocity upon time. We know that initial velocity is u, final velocity is v, and time is t. And this average velocity is actually represented by v average, like this. Now we know that when we say initial velocity time and final velocity time means basically we are talking about two times, and that is average. So here we can say that average velocity is equal to u plus v upon 2. Let's take this our first result. So this is our first result. Now, see, we know that when we say average velocity, it is actually distance upon time. Naturally, when I am saying velocity, it is distance in specific direction. So, here I can say that average velocity is nothing but distance in specific direction divided by time. So, distance means s and time means t. Now, if I want to keep this s here and this t if I take here, this s will become average velocity multiplied by time. But we know the value of average velocity. See, this is u plus v upon 2. So now, instead of this, I will put it here. Instead of average velocity, I'll put u plus v upon 2 and this t will remain same. Now, if we solve this, we can get that. See, this u will remain u. Now, what is this v? So look at this. We know that as per our first equation motion, v is equal to u plus at. So, instead of v, I will put u plus at. So, this is u plus at we have replaced because v is equal to u plus at as per our first equation of motion, that is here. Now, this 2 will remain same and this t will remain same with the multiplication relationship. Now let's understand. See, if you solve this, you can get something like this. See, this is u plus u. So this is 2u. This at will remain same. This 2 will remain same and this t will remain same. Now what does this mean? It means that this t is in multiplication relationship with whole bracket. So, this 2u is multiplied by t, that will give us this. This at will be multiplied with t, that will give us at square, and this 2 will remain same. Now, this can be further simplified using this. 2ut upon 2, this plus will remain here and this at square upon 2, because this 2 is in division relationship for both these, that is 2ut also and for at square also. Now, we can say that this 2 and 2 is cancelled. So, this ut will remain here. There is nothing here, so there is 1. So, 1 upon 2. So, this is half. and this square will remain same, that is at square. And this is how we can get our second equation of motion using algebraic method. So here this s is equal to ut plus half at square is our second equation of motion.